back. Cherise, you messaged me and you said that you gotta call it a night. That's alright, man. You have a good night. Hopefully the disc is repaired. Hopefully all is well in the world. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be super angry.
And it means that they owe you your money back.
Nah, they don't owe me shit. I didn't sign any waivers. I didn't sign anything.
No, if you don't get the product you were promised, you get your money back.
No, they literally did say, if this doesn't work, we tried. And I agreed to those terms. Hey, to be fair, it didn't cost me a lot. It only cost me $4. In other words, if the repair that they did, which was a rebuffer of the disc, went through, then if the repair is good, then we're fine. Everything is fine. If it isn't, then that means that something got further down and scratched the data of the data disk and fucked it up.
To be fair, you have played 300 hours.
And that was not on this disc. That was on the second disc. That is on someone else's house, whom I never talk to anymore anyway. Never got the disc back. No. It's not... I'm not talking about that guy. It's someone you don't know. Ooh, SD. I like that whole transition, you know, like space station, more station, and then gravitic warp drive. I think that's pretty neat.
You know, soon enough, humans will be forced to start building upwards instead of outwards.
That's what Japan is doing, technically.
Japan's been doing that.
Yeah, we got like no space for anything. Teeth are giving me crap. Look at that satellite ladder into the sky. Alright. Let's get this party started. Below area. Alright, we had a fight with a boss, but we're gonna have to do that fight again. What the? It's a giant fucking crab. He was the one who scratched my disc.
Be careful!
That's not a crab, that's a best. God, I remember playing this game. Quick, flank him!
Oh, Nell died. Wow. What a party
That
life.
was,
Because we ran out of
minute
MP,
and a
dude.
half.
We literally ran out of MP.
I'm just laughing because that was literally a minute.
I've fought and beaten this guy before. Oh well. Do it again, nerd.
Bless you.
Real thing.
Well, you're
Bless you again. Bless you a third time. Okay, no more good. Also running out of Gazoon Titans.
This is no laughing matter.
He is literally just breaking you guys down.
Got him. Hey, Cliff died just like last time.
We're on a roll.
Why is your Cliff so weak? He should be the tank.
Well, he was poisoned, and I didn't have a way of curing it. The fact he did anything was pretty good. Ice physics. If you run on this ice, it's thin ice, and it'll break. So you don't want to do that.
Oh, by the way, did you see the new Shovel Knight update?
No, not yet. What happened with Shovel Knight?
Shovel Knight got an expansion.
Really? Never found the propeller knife.
It's introducing a new knight called the Plague of Shadows.
Plague of Shadows. Nice. Flag
New
of
boss battles, new relics, new systems, level tweaks, and a completely new adventure.
Sweet. More Chester deals?
No idea.
Whether it's out in the town or in the field, Chester has all the deals.
Come on out.
Nice to see the sun.
What are you talking about? I don't see the
sorry.
sun.
Sarcasm.
So long, I thought I was gonna mildew.
I think that's the patented Cliff sarcasm.
Cliff is good at being sarcastic.
Now,
That's all he's good for.
Nah, dude, Cliff is righteous.
About technology. What exactly do you want us to do for you?
I'll explain, but remember, refusal isn't an option.
I don't know about that. I won't do anything that I don't want to do. And there's always a chance we won't be able to do what you ask.
Jesus, you're a talk
I
low.
told you in the dungeons that I required your technology, did I not?
I have to reduce the music volume.
Look, this was going to be a problem. You should have asked me before you accepted my conditions.
I'm not gonna
By
lie,
agreeing to
this
cooperate,
JRPG would
even
be
just
so
to
much
get out of
better
the
as an
dungeon,
anime
You're bonded to me.
rather than a game.
I don't know, they tried that with a game called, or a thing called Sword Art Online, and it's as basic as you can get.
Those were the conditions of your release, and I expect you to uphold them.
But
Or are you planning on breaking your word?
Look, you didn't even give us a real choice. You can live or you can die. That's called coercion, you know.
So you won't cooperate.
Cliff is a confident breath of fresh air.
When did I say that? What do you say? Let's help her out.
what are you talking
In
about?
other words, he wants
What
to
about
bang
the
her.
UP3?
This is hardly the time or the place, kid.
You're like, come on, dude, let's help her out. Come on, be my wingman, be my wingman, be my wingman. He's like even giving him the look, be my wingman, be my wingman.
Dude, I
Can
got
we save
this.
the
Got
discussion
this.
for later? We're not exactly safe here. Of course.
You know, staying
if
out
you
in the
wanna head
freezing
back to the
cold
dungeon,
with two
be
half-naked
my
guys. You know,
Half
No
naked.
thanks.
Cliff's completely clothed. They're all completely
except
clothed.
for his arms,
Where?
Alright, then be
So he's got his
quiet,
shoulders
Tom.
free.
face,
I'll tell you everything when we get out of town.
his legs. Or no, wait, is he the one wearing shorts? One of them's wearing shorts.
No, Nell is wearing a mini skirt,
Okay.
but she also has like garter and fucking stockings up to that
Good.
point too.
My people have a wagon waiting for us outside town.
You've
The
considered
exit's to the
cosplaying this
east.
year, haven't you?
Let's go.
I had, but the only problem is that
You're
I can't keep that stance. Alright, we went through the cutscene, but I specifically went back because I want to save.
I believe I can say it. So, question: do you go out of your way to get rabbits?
Rabbits? You mean like the... Oops.
What?
Yeah, you can't run
I'm
on
just
it.
laughing. I know, I'm just laughing because like it's a movie, so it's like.
Alright.
When
Moment
you
of
complete
truth.
when you complete a wilderness map, you get a rabbit figurine.
Are you referring to this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do go out of my way to get those. Just at the moment, this particular area, we can't really do anything with. Alright, moment of truth.
Oh wait, don't you learn? Yeah. Okay.
Is this game fucked? The game is fixed. Fucking drink to that shit. So happy. Because last time the game crashed right there. And it was like, grr, grr, loading data from disk. Take a shot of that.
Was that BA?
Sorry, what?
Was that BA?
No, that was a Mystic. Their audio level sucks.
Me?
No. The game's audio levels. It's like the music is so loud, but they talk so softly.
Speak loudly, but carry a big stick.
Speak softly, but suck a big dick.
Oh yeah, speaking of very horrible references to the past, they've started a new Bugs Bunny show.
What? Why?
Because they can, apparently.
Well, they must own all the rights to Text Avery, so it's within their
Oh
rights.
yeah, but
can
they
do it.
just did a re-release a year ago and that failed. And this is a completely different show entirely.
Sorry I'm late.
Lady Nell.
Cold-looking woman.
Our preparations are complete, ma'am. We can leave immediately.
Nice work, Tynave.
Tanave.
I'm just glad you're safe.
Aw.
Lady Nell!
Even colder-looking woman.
Are these the ruins now?
Yes, Farlene. They're engineers from Breton, as we thought.
So we were right.
Great! Then we'll be able to complete it!
We're somehow soldiers, but we
That's
dress
right.
up in silk.
But we don't have time to kick back and
Dude,
chat now.
Silk is so good.
Not for cold, not for combat.
For
Our
combat,
pursuers
yes.
are
For
right
cold,
behind
no.
us. If the Dragon Brigade shows
Not
up,
when you're
we'll be in
the
serious
first
trouble.
in the fight.
They can cast magic. I don't know.
Yes, ma'am.
Not well. Otherwise, they would just be soldiers.
Get in the wagon. We leave immediately.
Get in the wagon. You heard me. Get in the wagon. They just go.
Wagoneers. You died of dysentery.
Hey, you gonna introduce me to these fine young ladies?
Hey, what's
This is
up?
Tiny,
And there goes
and the
Cliff.
driver's Farlene.
Shh. I love Cliff.
They serve directly under me, my ears and eyes in Eriglyph. They're the ones who told me about you two.
Cliff won't stop till he
Lucky
gets
for
pilled.
us.
That's why he hits on every woman he sees.
Well, he's also a smooth talker, so it's not really like he's a horn dog or anything. He's just a free spirit. There's a big difference.
All women, huh? Not that I'm complaining.
Not really helping
Aquaria
yourself
is
there,
ruled by
Cliff.
the Holy Mother of the Church of Apris. We employ many more women than Eriglyph.
The Church of
The
Apis.
timing of that statement.
Yes, the Church of the
Cliff.
Sun God Apris. The Holy Mother leads the church, and
Just
is
a
also
free
Queen
spirit,
of
huh?
Aquaria.
A
Queen
theocracy.
Aquaria.
I gotcha. What you're saying is your country's packed with temple maidens. Now I have to see this place.
Nell, I'd appreciate it if you'd answer my question now.
2 for 2.
Right. But before that, might I ask one thing?
What?
Are you two really engineers from Greeton?
Well,
Hey, you still don't believe us?
It's not that. It's just... the fact that you possess special technology and knowledge is clear to me. So yes, it does seem likely that you are who you say. Still, something doesn't fit. The way you respond to danger and your fighting ability indicate that you are not telling me everything. And you are certainly not average engineers.
Not to mention they're wearing clothing that isn't normal material.
They're not wearing clothing that's normal material. But her intuitiveness and her insight is very good.
So you see, I believe my doubts are well-founded.
well,
Okay, you got a point.
Uh-oh.
But it seems to me you're just gonna have to take our word.
Ooh.
We got nothing to gain by lying to you anyway. Wait, you don't think we're Eriglyph spies, do you? Oh, please.
Yes, I see what you mean.
But you still don't trust us.
Imagine if
No,
they
I trust
remade
you.
this game
In
They
any
could do it
case, I was
one
ordered by
on
Her
one
Majesty
disc,
to bring you to
and they
Aquaria.
can make so the models actually
I
go in
must fulfill my
conjunction with
duty.
how they're talking.
Yeah.
well then, Nell, please answer my first question.
Yes. Since you're unfamiliar with this region, I'll fill you in on the details while explaining our current situation.
Please.
Tyne, the map.
Yes, ma'am.
That outfit makes almost no sense. Almost.
This is Eriglyph, the town we just left. Everything to the west of this line is the nation of Eriglyph, a military superpower. Eastwards of the border is our country, Aquaria. You follow? As I mentioned earlier, Aquaria and Eriglyph are at war. Eriglyph is a militaristic nation that reveres power above all else. Aquaria is a peaceful nation that worships the Church of Apris.
The Church of
Aquaria and
Peace.
Eriglyph maintained friendly relations until several years ago. But one day, they invaded our territory without warning.
It seems they've been planning their
Well,
invasion for
apparently
some
Doodle
time.
God has moved to Steam.
Eriglyph's a frigid land ringed by mountains. Food production has never been easy here,
I don't know why,
especially
though.
in winter. We believe they were after our land, fertile with the blessing of Apris.
war of aggression, huh?
Correct. There was no diplomacy, only outright military aggression. We resisted, but we were outmatched. Somehow we managed to hold them back, but the border town of Arius was laid to waste. Still, the war has not been completely one-sided. We may be lacking in military power, but we do have runology.
Runology.
Runology?
A secret art handed down by the followers of Apris. We inscribe special runes into our flesh that enable us to invoke normally impossible phenomenon. Thus the name runology.
So that's how you broke the prison bars.
Correct.
Special wounds? They look like tattoos. I can't help
Can you speak up? Fate? Jesus. Fate's like, I'm gonna mutter to myself in the lowest possible voice.
Special runes.
Hey,
They look like
isn't that like symbology?
Hey, isn't that like
Symbology.
symbology?
Right. That's what it reminded
That's
me
what it
of.
reminded me of.
Why would they make up a name for magic and then make up another name for magic? I'm sorry.
Well, it's probably named symbology
Yeah.
because they refined magic to an extent of where it used mainly tattoos and circles.
But that's symbols. It's symbolism. Their runology, they just placed it saying that they have to inscribe it on their flesh like tattoos in order to use it. I can
Yeah,
understand
or-
a little bit why they would do that, where it's like, oh, this world, it's like it, but we do it differently, so we're going to call it
You
something
know it
different.
really doesn't matter in the end anyways, because
I know
the
it
entire
doesn't.
thing is just blah blah blah.
I know, it doesn't make any sense.
Never mind that. Just continue.
But what's stopping you from using runology to keep Eriglyph back?
There are only a few of us that can use runology. Far too few to help us stand up to Eriglyph. That's why we decided to develop a weapon that makes use of runology. It's a man-made weapon that uses the special energy evoked by runology as a
I just
power
realized
source.
where they got the idea for that girl from the Gate anime from.
Gate? Oh, you mean the one about like
The
Japanese
Japanese
military power?
force that go to.
I'll just say this now, man. When I pause for a long time, it's because I'm stuttering, because I'm a piece of shit. Just to let you know. But yes, I have heard of Gate.
Yeah, we're on
The
episode,
engineers
I
have named
think,
that
11
energy
now?
channeled force.
Or no, 12. Tomorrow's episode 13.
Channel
Sounds
force?
good. I'll catch it when it's like done with the first season or the second.
Correct. It's similar to
Yeah,
lightning,
probably better, but
there
I'm
are
just
still a
saying,
number of
one of the
problems preventing
girls
us from
actually
completing
looks
the
like
weapon.
Nell.
Hmm.
And her subordinate looks like her subordinates. So
That's
they got
that's
a very
almost
good,
that's almost copying pasting. Almost.
except the fact that they actually wear normal armor.
Just when our research
you know,
ground to a halt, Tynaeve and Farlene told
silkware.
me about you two. They also brought back a fragment of that thing that fell into Eriglyph. It was of great interest to our researchers. They said the fragment was of a material they could not identify, and that we should enlist your aid in our weapons development, and that's where I came in.
So you're asking us to help develop a weapon that uses channeled force?
Yes, that is correct.
Hey, I bet we could use their power to make us a communicator.
Hey.
Yeah, a radio wave device, maybe. I don't really know much about this channeled force, but my guess is it's electricity.
Oh, what do you know?
And
The
if we
first
can make
season
that,
has
we're
ended.
home
Never
free.
mind.
But,
I'll wait until the second.
Nell,
Yep,
I can't do it.
you'll be waiting
can't
till,
help
Didn't I say refusal wasn't an option?
2, 3, 4, 5.
But you're talking about a
Uh,
weapon
June
that
of
will kill
next
many
year.
people. I don't want to have any part of that. Plus, we don't have any time to spare.
I understand your situation. You need to hurry to save your father, correct?
Hmm.
Yes,
You admit this is a personal problem, not one that concerns us.
true, but
Our country is in a state of war. Both the people of Aquaria and Eriglyph are dying, energy weapon or no. A quick end to this war will reduce the number of lives lost. That is why we need to complete our new weapon as soon as possible.
This is starting to remind me of my old Earth history lessons.
Yup.
Even so,
The only reason I'm
that's
not
not a good enough
commentating is
reason for me
because
to
it's
build a
already
weapon.
interesting enough to where they need to learn just enough to follow the story from then on.
So you're going
This is
back
why
on
this is
your
a
word?
20-minute
That's coercion.
cutscene.
Call it what you will. I already told you back at the prison I could not let you live if you refused to cooperate. I don't have anything against you two, but my duty comes first. And I don't need to remind you that you can't help your father if you're dead.
Okay.
Now wait a second.
What do you think Eriglyph would do if we abandoned you here?
We wouldn't help them either.
I wonder if you'd sing the same song after their Inquisitioner had his fun with you.
I would. I've already had a taste of it, believe me.
Confident, aren't you?
Using force to get your way. Sound just like
Hey,
a
don't get all bent out of shape. And you, chill out.
But
No buts, kid. Nothing good comes of acting hastily.
We have no other choice. Frankly, the war with Eriglyph will escalate unless something is done soon.
I love how they keep
If we could
highlighting
only
the
complete new
text with
weapon,
the
the situation would
names.
shift in our favor.
It's, you know, it's a common thing that most RPGs do to make sure that you can tell between certain factions. Makes it
It's like,
easier on
pay
the player.
attention to this. Pay attention to this sentence.
It's a long game, dude. And you know that. The fact they even did that was a blessing.
If that means
It's a
we must
54-hour
force
game, by the
uncooperative
way.
people into submission.
Bullshit.
If you
So
do
be it.
everything.
No way. No. It is not 54 hours.
Okay, if
It's
you go
much
after
longer.
Valkyria, it's longer.
It's a lot longer. If you want to say everything, then you're talking 150 plus. Because you gotta get up to 255.
is that a teaching of Apris?
He has problems.
Of course not. The sun god Apris and our
With the
queen would
Valkyrie
never wish such things.
boss.
Yet if we
Enough.
do not, they will find themselves lacking for followers. Would you
It's
rather we
probably the
submit
only
to
time
their
you will see
swords like
Kaze
lambs to a
vent
slaughter?
rage over a game character.
I'm gonna say this one more time. Enough. We'll leave it when it comes there. Next year.
That's not what I mean.
Because I'm pretty certain that's when this stream will catch up to that point.
But that is what you are saying.
You're just twisting my...
Oh
Huh? What is it, Farlene?
Kawaii Nudesu. Oh
no! We
no!
have company! I think it's the Dragon
Cody,
Brigade!
it's the Dragon Brigade!
They've caught up with us? Damn, we were so close to Kurlsach.
We're so close to Venom.
What are you gonna do? Fight?
Lady Nell,
What is it, Tyne?
it would be best for you to slip off and find shelter in the rocks. We'll lure them away.
That's too risky.
Don't worry.
We'll be fine! We've lost their kind before!
But
3,
Tyne,
Two.
Farlene, I'm counting on you.
1.
Okay, you two, let's go.
this is insane. You're just gonna let them go on?
You are too valuable for us to lose. We'll be fine. Fewer people means more speed. We'll outrun them. So please, go.
No time for chit-chat. Let's move!
But
Oh my
Fate.
god.
Please, look after Lady Nell.
Hooray. Alright, that makes 11 butts out of Fate's mouth
be
since the
careful yourself.
beginning of the game. 11.
Badass! May the grace of Apris be with you!
Hooray! We're gonna get
The grace of Apris be with you.
Through the grace of Apris. What, are they gonna start
Don't
doing
worry,
the Blitzball symbol now? May Yevon
Dragon
bless you.
Brigade, I feared they'd show up sooner or later. It shows how important you are to them.
That's the Dragon Brigade?
You know, I think Bud is in the top 10 words Faith uses most. That's more than a letter.
Correct. They're one
Yup.
of Eriglyph's 3 military branches. Knights riding powerful air dragons.
Air
Not to be trifled
dragons. Air dragons. As opposed to ground dragons.
with. Time to go.
I just realized
While
that that
Tiny distracts
thing on her
we can
chest
go
looks
to
like a
Pearl
face.
Side and enter Aquaria territory.
Wait a moment. I haven't agreed
Look
to
at it, it
cooperate
looks like
with
a
you yet.
face.
And we can't leave them here. There's no way they'll be able to escape with
Thing on
those
her
dragon
chest
knights
looks like a
chasing them.
face.
Yes. There's an extremely good chance that they'll be caught. But there's nothing we can do about it.
What, you don't think so?
What?
Sorry, what?
I was saying the thing on her chest plate looks like a face.
A little bit. Very little bit. Maybe like a no.
They knew the dangers of their mission when they accepted it. If I became a burden to the mission, they would leave me behind in the same way.
Mission? Mission? What's the matter with you?
Hey, Faith, shut up.
But
12.
I'll leave whether or not we cooperate up to you. But save the debate for later. We gotta get somewhere safer first.
We're gonna get to 20 before we get
Be
even
safer once we reach Aquaria, right?
Aquaria.
Yes, I can guarantee that.
There you are. So let's go then. Then we can decide what's what. Make sense to you?
yeah, but still.
I'm gonna count that butt.
You want
13.
Tynane and Marlene's sacrifice to go to waste? Whatever their objective might be, they're risking their lives to save us.
You're right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Adam. God damn.
Fate isn't the glass half full, he's a glass quarter empty.
Let's go.
No, he's not a butt full. He's a butt half empty. No buts about it. Trom Mountains. Jewel of Alertness. Oh, hi.
Looks like an even match. Here.
Do no damage. I'd say it got about 4 minutes. And could have been.
Alright, man.
That was fun.
Nice.
Thank you.
Poor Cliff. Every time he tries to do something. Let's shoot. Gesundheit.
Ow, my chest. Oh, God. Wow, that hurts.
Now you know how I felt with the hiccups the other day.
Okay. You remember every time I've ever sneezed? That's what I have every day of my life.
Back in high school, Shadowkaze's sneeze rattled one of the windows in the cafeteria.
Hell yeah.
And we were about 20 feet away.
Whoa. Whoa.
What's wrong?
I like how Fate went from being a reasonable person in the first world he was in to being just,
My head. Ah.
like, just a
much
scared
damage.
teenager. Like, what happened?
But
Are you sure you're all right?
I just felt dizzy there for a minute.
We'll be in Curacao soon. Can you make it that far?
Probably the fact that he's in shell shock.
I'm fine. I'm not a baby, jeez.
Baby man, jeez, leave me alone.
He's a teenager.
Very well.
I like Nell, but I like Abel a lot more.
Cliff is best,
Cliff is the best.
even if he is a womanizer.
Hey, he's Cliff.
This is Curacao. If we can get through this town, we'll be in Aquaria. Are you all right?
I'm
I
fine.
walked 5 steps and I can't see straight.
Don't overexert yourself. Remember, you're not as strong as we are.
Now even you're treating me like a baby. I said I'm fine.
Yeah, well, I'm saying you don't look fine at all.
I'd prefer to just leave this town now, but that won't be possible with Fate in this condition. Let's stay here tonight.
What about those guys chasing us?
We'll be okay if Tynaeve and Farlene succeed in leading them off. And in any case, we have nothing to gain by forcing a sick person to march.
True enough.
And we're in luck. There's an inn right over there in that building with the wagon.
You noticed that the moment he got sick, he stopped saying bud.
Let's go.
A little bit. But is the key.
I'll see you later.
Where are you going?
Nowhere.
I'm just going to check things out. I'll be right back.
All right, but are you sure you should leave us alone? Aren't you afraid we'll just run away?
No, you won't run out on me. I trust you, remember?
Don't say that. Now we can't run away.
Oh God, Cliff.
I don't mind you walking around. Just don't leave the town. And don't do anything conspicuous. We're still in Ariglyph territory. There's no telling where the enemy is hiding.
We need a rest from
Gotcha.
Cliff as well. He's got no
All right.
health.
Later then.
Literally.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Run the fuck
Don't
away.
worry about me. What are you gonna do?
I'm conspicuous just walking around. Well, it's gonna be pretty boring. But I guess I'll just have to wait right here.
I think I'll take a walk. I'm sure it'll do me good.
All right, but be careful. Like she said, we're still in enemy
Uh-oh.
territory.
Yeah, I know.
He said bud.
Are you talking about Cliff?
Yes.
That doesn't count. Only Fate, when he says butt, counts toward the butt counter.
Oh, I'm glad your disc is repaired.
Me too. Now I can finish playing this game. Just joking around. Mining town of Cursula. Cursula, Cursula. Duke Fox. Poor mine. This game has so much depth in it, it's crazy.
But at the same time, it's also at times, one of the most boring things ever.
Oh my god. I thought I could stay awake, right? It's killing my will to live right now.
Yeah, I think that's it for me. I'm gonna head on. So, this is Captain Waddle-Dee heading to bed and wishing anyone watching the stream a wonderful evening as they watch Shadow Kaze perpetually run and listen to Fate's butt farthings.
Take care, Waddle-Dee. It was a pleasure having you with us.
You too.
Have a good night, man.
Later.
That's not good. Let's sit back and rest some more while we play more of this game. Hey, what's up, man? What? Love you, honey. Actually, be right back. Here we go. This is one of those games that you gotta sit back and really just relax. I got Squirrel with me now. Say hello, Squirrel. Okay. Which kind of cerebral? Oh yeah, the currency in this game is called gold. I wonder why though. We could have gone with just gold. I guess if you're gonna talk about stuff that's all over a planet, it might as well just be one currency. Maybe. Falcon. All right. There's no one in this town. Jesus. I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes. I'm actually starting to fall. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hell yeah, just fucking invade. Be awesome.
Could that be? It is her. What's she doing in a place like this?
According to our latest information,
I see. They're up to the same nasty tricks as always. Is it the Dragon Brigade?
no, it's the Black Brigade. Of course, the Dragon Brigade is backing them up.
I see. Good work.
Whatever you do, please don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. You know they plan to...
Go.
Yes, ma'am.
Just gives him the stink eye.
What are you doing out here?
Nothing really. I was passing by and saw you, so... Who was that?
She works for me, gathering intelligence here in Curlsaw. I was just checking up on her.
Is something the matter? You looked pretty grim.
Nothing unexpected. I found out our pursuers are getting close to this town.
That's it?
Yes. Why?
Oh, well, no reason really.
We leave first thing in the morning. We can't afford to waste any time here.
Ah, there you are. Huh? You two were together?
I ran into her at the entrance.
Like he says.
Oh, I see. So how are you feeling now?
I'm okay. It must have just been the fatigue catching up with me.
It's catching on me, Jesus.
Right. Well, hope that's all it is.
Sorry to worry you guys.
Well, as long as you're okay. Don't sweat.
It'll be night soon. You should rest up today. Tomorrow we'll pass through the Curlsaw Caverns.
Curlsaw Caverns?
Mine shafts to the north of town. We'll go through there to Arius. Of course, it'd be faster to go through the wilderness to the east, but we can't be sure that they aren't waiting to ambush us if we go that way.
And the Curlsaw Caverns are safe?
Well, at least we can be sure there are no Aryglyph soldiers to worry about.
Spit it out. What's dangerous about the mine shafts?
Well, a number of monsters have taken up residence there. I'm not saying it's 100% safe.
Right.
Let's just say I'd rather face them than the soldiers. So now that everyone knows the plan, let's get some sleep. We leave early.
All right.
Okay.
Cutscenes for days. Oh
Nell,
my
can I ask
God.
you something?
What?
Do you think Tynaeve and Farlene got away okay?
They'll be fine. Those girls can fend for themselves. They're trained for these eventualities.
I'm actually getting dizzy.
I hope you're right.
Hurry up and get ready. Our pursuers are not far away.
Yeah.
We got 3 people in chat. Just lurking. Well, we save. Let's see if we can press it.
Looks like a good one.
Too late for regrets. Oh yeah.
And that's how you do it.
We got some level ups. Whoa.
This is the real thing.
Well, you're raring to go.
Oh, murdered both of them. Jesus fucking Christ. They're gonna lure him away from them. Wow. I'm gonna call it there. I just don't know what I'm doing now. Alrighty then. I had a good idea of what I was gonna do, but I gotta do better battle studying. Wow, that was terrible. I should have done better. Alrighty then. Well, if anything, I'm exhausted. And I will come back to this tomorrow if I get a free moment. But yeah, we'll get some more of this game in. Alright. So, y'all have a good night, and I'll see if I can get this game running again tomorrow, because it actually works now! Yay! Fantastic. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go to sleep, get all primed, and get my beauty sleep. Alright. Y'all have a good night. Shadowkaze signing out.